In 2018, I joined the gym for the first time in my life, trying to lose as much as fat and trying to build as much as muscle that I wanted. But after 2 months, I quit the gym. Only after 2 months. And then in 2019, I again joined the gym. But again, same thing would happen to me. After 2 months, I just quit the gym because again the same problem would happen, that either I did not have the clarity about what I want from the gym. But the third time when I joined gym in 2021, I was able to stuck through it, and I never understood why I was able to stuck through that phase of my gymming. But when I look back upon my gymming journey, I realized there were this 9 important lessons. If I would have understood them as a beginner, I would have never quit the gym. So in this video, I'm gonna try to give the same 9 lessons to you all, so that if you're trying to start your fitness journey, you would be also able to stuck with your gym journey. Here are the 9 important lessons that I would like to share with you. I will share the most important lesson at the end of the video, so please watch until the end. So the lesson number 9, nobody is watching you. I used to think that I should do everything completely right and everybody is looking at me. But the reality is nobody cares about you, nobody's watching you. Everybody is just like absorbed in their own world. The most intimidating person in the gym is only thinking like how can they complete their protein intake for the day, and they do not care about you. So stop worrying that anybody is looking at you or anybody is anything thinking about you, or you will embarrass yourself. Do everything in your power to be most confident version of yourself and just go. And do not think about anything else. Just go, do your workout, focus on your training, and that's it. Lesson number 8. You can't improve what you can't measure. This lesson I should have learned much earlier. You know why? Because whatever basically you want to improve, you need to learn that you need to measure it. For example, if you wanted to lose the weight, you need to measure your calories and be into the calorie deficient. If you wanted to improve your weight, you need to increase your calories and eat more than your maintenance calories. You need to measure all your workout. You need to measure your sleep scores. This will help you to improve slowly and steadily. If you don't know what the current stage of the performance you are in, and you just wanted to go and improve yourself in the further way, this can only happen once you know what stage you are right now. So if you don't measure, for example, your weight or your height, your BMI, your calorie intake, what is your basal metabolic rate, you will never be able to improve your gym performance at all in any ways. So please measure everything that you're doing. Once you start measuring, then only you will be able to start improving it. This was my biggest lesson. I need to remind this to myself again and again. No matter what, you need to measure everything. Lesson number 7. It's okay to take advice from the online gurus or the people from outside, but you need to tailor those advices for your personal life. You are an individual human being, so you need to understand what suits you. Somebody can tell you that you need to go to the gym every day, but this might not be suitable for your life. So you need to take the advice from the people, but change those advices for yourself. So whatever fits into my life, I just implemented those ideas. And you need to eventually let go of the things that does not matter to you. Lesson number 6. You should always learn about fitness. Like you need to obsess over the fitness for some particular time in your life. You need to continuously learn about how the thing works. You need to be experimental with yourself. You want it to hit the chest muscle. So you need to obsess over this kind of things for a certain period of time until it becomes a second nature to you. My 6th important lesson is that I never know everything about myself. I continuously need to learn more and more and more things. So even right now, if I see somebody telling some videos on that, I will always go and watch those videos and learn about it. I will never consider in my mind that I know everything. That thinking that I know everything will kill your progress. Lesson number 5. Nutrition is like the 80% of the game. You might think like gymming is the most important thing and you need to go to gym every day. And even if that is true, I would say 80% of your improvement and you comes from the nutrition. So you absolutely need to watch what you are eating. That's why I said previously that measuring your calories and what kind of calories you are eating is really important. Focusing on complex carbs, high protein diets, and healthy fats is the most important thing than even like going big to gym. I initially was like really focused on the gym, but I ignored the nutrition. This was my biggest mistake. You absolutely cannot miss nutrition part of your diet. You need to track your every calorie, and you need to eat like really good food. This is really important lesson. I would suggest that keep the things absolutely simple as much as you can. Initially, I made everything like really difficult, and I wanted to optimize too much. Of course, you can build this thing going forward, but at that point of time, it's very important that you build anything very simple. You try to keep it as much simple as possible, and this will help you in the long run, because more complex the process is, less you will do that process. So try to keep everything as simple as you can. Third lesson that I learned is you need to build the process and then let go of the outcome. So for example, you wanted to lose the fat. You just create the checklist that have you eaten in the calorie deficit, have you gone to the gym, have you walked the steps, and then you just let go of the outcome will eventually come, but take the outcome as a cue to create the process. Okay, so build the process and let go of the outcome. Once you let go of the outcome, then everything will work in your favor. Just execute the process tirelessly. The second most important lesson that I ever learned while doing my gym is that consistency is boring, but that's the point. You know what? I want to tell you something that nobody says out loud. The most amount of progress that I made was in the weeks when I did not feel like going to the gym, but I went anyways. The 5 on 10 workout is way more better than the one perfect 10 on 10 workout. So it's not about how perfect your workouts are, it's more about how consistently and effortlessly you can keep on going. Consistency is boring, that's what I said. The consistency is really boring. Nobody will tell, everybody will say you need to be consistent and this and that, but you need to embrace that consistency is boring. It will be the time that you will get bored, but you will have to go to gym anyway. Motivation cannot be a strategy, because you might feel motivated today and not motivated at all the next day. Motivation can't be a strategy. It goes and it comes and it goes. It's very unreliable. That cannot be a strategy. So be consistent to your craft, execute the process. That's it. And the first and the most important lesson that I ever learned was that gym looking good is just a byproduct of going to the gym. Gyms gives you so much more than just looking good. It will teach you the importance of discipline. It will teach you the importance of delayed gratification. It will teach you so many other things in your personal life that you needed, that going to gym just so that you can look good, I realized it's just a byproduct. So many other aspects of my life got improved because of the gym, right? I got that quiet confidence in my office meetings, or like in my day-to-day life, while I was speaking with the people around you will also start looking at you in a better manner. So you will be able to speak really better with the people around you also. So the main point of gym is maybe like, we always start gym in the sense that we wanted to look better, or we wanted to get more fitter, but it's just not the only thing that you get in the process. You get like so many other things in your life that you never thought are possible, or that you are not like even looking forward to. But yeah, this is how life goes, and that's why you should stuck through it. Gym will not only help you through the life, gym will not only make you fitter, but it will help you in all the other aspects of life. And that's why you need to like obsess over gym and go through it. I have made a video about what actually happens when you walk 20,000 steps. You will be able to find this video here. And thank you so much for sticking until then.